What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Peter Parkour of the Distorted Theorists, and we are here today at Sci-Fi on the Rock. I mean, the closest thing I guess we could get to the Amazon. And I am joined today by...
Heather from Admiralla Cosplay.
Perfect. And we are super stoked to have our cosplay lineup. For any of our viewers that may have watched us from Avalon Expo, we had a number of cosplayers and creators at that event. And some of them may actually make a second appearance at this, but this is Heather's first time with the Distorted Theorist.
It is.
And as much as she's unsure of what's going on, we still are unsure what's going on.
Nobody knows what's going on.
We are just constant winging it all the time. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to jump in. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions you can tell us about yourself,
Sure.
and we're going to go from there. So straight off the bat, you've already introduced yourself in some capacity, but who are you and what are you, or whom are you cosplaying as? I know, but they don't know.
Yeah, my name is Heather, and I am Professor Minerva.
Minerva.
Professor Minerva McGonagall.
Minerva McGonagall.
I know, it's a tongue twister.
It
Really.
is. It's a hard
Yeah.
one. That JK, she really likes to trip
Yeah.
people up.
Yeah,
So-
she loved all alliteration. Yeah.
Oh God, did
Yeah.
she ever?
Yeah.
So in terms of this is a full. This isn't just a simple manner of cosplay here.
No.
You've gone the full deal. You've got the hat. You've got the feather. Quill, I
Yep.
guess. We'll
No,
go with
it's,
quills with that.
Yeah.
And we've got the brooch and everything. So what kind
Wand.
of... The wand, this is true. You had that earlier, yes?
The wand.
Your hidden wand. Oh, yes. There we go. So is that actually Minerva's from...
It is, yes. It's a replica, of course, but yeah, I got this off a guy who was selling a pile of them, and it
Cool.
was really pretty, and it had a gem on the end. So.
Does it light up or anything?
No,
Is
it
that-
doesn't.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
fair
just
enough.
there for looks. Right?
So-
I wish it did. It'd be really cool.
Oh, wait, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll get the Lumos we can just put on the
yeah,
end
there
there.
you go. Right? A little ball on the end.
So in terms of all of this that's gone on into this creation, what kind of work actually went into creating this?
A lot of sewing.
Okay, fair
A lot
enough.
of sewing. I do my own pattern design. So when I see something that I need to replicate, then I will just basically look at a pattern that's close to it
Mhm.
and then just alter it or style it for whatever I needed. This was probably maybe a Gandalf type thing, or,
Okay.
you know, like probably a pattern that I saw was like a Gandalf costume, and it had the fullness and the style that I needed, and I just altered it from there. So,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. And so, and like you said, like you've got your prop wand and everything like the hat. Is that a prop as well?
Yeah,
Or did you...
no, well, this is made out of velvet.
Okay.
Yeah, and all this is just like, this is hand painted. I got the feather, I think at Michael's or something like that, or Walmart or whatever.
Okay.
But you just search around to find what you need to get the effect that you want, basically.
So how long would this take? Like how many person hours would have gone into making this?
God, you know what? I always get asked that, and I can never say for sure. I think if I were to make her from beginning to end, like working on her like 8 hours a day, I would say probably easily a couple of weeks.
Wow.
You know, yeah, a couple of weeks to go into it, because like, well, this costume is, the robe itself is at least 14 or 15 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not new. It's actually the first real character cosplay that I really did. I've been cosplaying like for, well, I guess just for Halloween really. But one Halloween I was like, I want to be Minerva. And,
got to do it.
Yeah, got to do it. And I think it was like back in like probably 2004, 2006 somewhere.
Okay.
And that's when I first made this.
Oh,
And
wow.
since then, she's gotten a lot of upgrades, because once I discovered Sci-Fi, I started to really, because I was only breaking her out for Halloween.
Right.
Yeah. So,
And now I guess with it, there's
yeah,
all
so
the
she's got a
the
new dress,
techniques.
she's got a wand, she's got a new hat.
Yes.
This is the only thing that has not changed.
So now, is there anything that you may like? Is Minerva complete now, or are you
Pretty
looking,
much. Yeah. I'm very happy with her, and yeah, so she's she
one
is
and
where I
done.
want her to be. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So in terms of, like you mentioned, like you started with Halloween and everything like that, but in terms of cosplaying, like what was the moment that got you into cosplay and really and truly keeps you coming back?
Was probably the moment that I walked into my first Sci-Fi and got instantly recognized.
Oh,
I tell
wow.
this story an awful lot, and because it's my favorite, and it's the one that basically was like, okay, then we're here.
We're
and
done?
Yep, this is it, right? But I was actually dressed as Minerva, and as she was years ago, and I was sort of, you know, I was in my mid-40s, and I was sort of like,
I don't believe it.
yeah. Anyway, I liked you for a reason. Anyway.
That's why I'm doing the interview.
Yeah, I was in my mid-40s, and I walked in, and I was like, what am I doing? I'm a witch. I'm like walking in with my daughter kind of thing, and I was like sort of feeling really insecure. And the minute I wasn't 10 feet in through the door, and this one girl took one look at me and she went, oh my God, Professor McGonagall, I gotta take your picture. And I was like, okay, we're good.
Yeah, and we're good. And we've landed.
Yep, absolutely. And that was it.
So
Just
has this progressed like with?
Yep.
Absolutely, yeah, sure. So with this, where you've got McGonagall, have you ever done any more, like, I guess, collaborations with any other Harry Potter cosplayers?
No, I don't have any
No.
other hair. But my daughter, she's a redhead. Funny enough, she's actually she's going to be potentially in the future probably doing Ginny.
Okay.
But I know actually we did a volunteer event a little while ago, and some of us we did Lucius Malfoy. There was also Tonks, Hermione. So a few people would throw together some collaborations for any Harry Potter events that we needed to.
Well, that was the thing, because I heard that there was rumor that we were going to have a Victor Crumb.
Yeah.
And I have yet to see him.
That would be super cool.
I
will find him.
I'm hoping, and I'm hoping we can get a little more.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
So, we've got Minerva. We keep waxing melodic about Minerva, but your dream cosplay. Money is not an issue. Time is not an issue. What would you absolutely love to just, like, time and money is not an option? Boom.
There's two that immediately come to mind.
Okay.
One of them I actually have the materials, and I'm going to put her together maybe next year.
Can you reveal who that is?
I can. It's a character from a video game called Dragon Age.
Okay.
And she is one of my dream cosplays because I'm a huge Kate Mulgrew fan. So it's going to be Flemeth.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. So I'm not huge into Dragon Age, but I recognize the name. Yes. Okay. Gotcha.
And the other one would be Phasma. Captain Phasma from Star Wars. The silver with the red cape.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
played by Gwendolyn Christie. Yeah.
Yes, well, there's some other folks here. One that we maybe that I'll be interviewing shortly, who might have some tips for some Star Wars cosplay.
Oh
for
yes,
sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's not my first Star Wars cosplay. I've made several actually.
Yeah.
A couple of Obi-Wans and Shakti for myself as well.
You did a Shakti?
I have Shakti. Yeah. I do have a Shakti cosplay. Yeah. She's very popular, but she's very makeup heavy. So,
I was going to say with the whole red and the white and the covering.
She's a little difficult to do, so I don't wear her a lot, but that just makes everybody cherish her more.
And you have the headdress too and everything. Like, oh my God!
I'll show you a picture. I'll show you a picture. Yeah.
So,
I love it.
This is it. Like, we're here at Sci-Fi right now, but we've got months and months of other things that are going to be coming out in the future. What in the world of geek in movies, video games has got you the most interested? Minerva, I'm leaning heavily on the Harry Potter here because we know, as we've covered it, that there is a Hogwarts game coming out, which Justin and I are very excited for.
I am very excited about it, but I again, going back to Dragon Age, there is a new Dragon Age game in the development, and I am so pumped for that. It's not funny.
I really got to go back and play those. Like I'm a big Mass Effect, so Dragon Age Origins came around with that.
Yeah,
and
I love BioWare. All things BioWare.
There was a bit
They're
of
just so good.
There's a bit of a miss with Andromeda, but it was still a good game. I'm not.
It really is. It really is. I think a lot of things happened in the background that just did not work in their favor, and that's too bad.
I know. It
really is too bad. Yeah. So,
but
I mean, I did enjoy the game. I really did.
Yeah.
Not better than some people I heard, but that's.
And there's a new Mass Effect game coming out soon too.
Yeah, they're working on one of those too.
It's not soon.
Well, no, it'll be in a couple of years.
It's like 3 years out.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
But well, that's it. Do you have anything that you'd like to add?
No. Other than if you want to follow me on Facebook,
there we go. Drop your socials.
Yep, and Instagram, it's Admiralla Cosplay. If you want to know how to spell that, just spell Admiralla, Admiralla Cosplay. So, and I'm on Instagram and Facebook.
There we go. Always a fan. Always good to hear all this stuff coming out. Because if you're on the socials, make sure to follow them, because you're already following us in some capacity. But now we got to pass it on to our local cosplayers as well.
Share the love.
So, and that's going to be it for me for this interview with Minerva McGonagall.
Thank you so much for having me.
McGonagall.
I really appreciate it. Yeah.
McGonagall. My God. See, now it's passed on from you to me.
That's it. I'm sorry.
I know.
My bad. I love you.
You're gonna have to bring a cat next time.
We'll
just leave it there. We'll do the outro, the wax on, wax off with that. So that's going to be it for me, Peter Parkour of the Distorted Theorists. So, like I mentioned, I am Peter Parkour. Oh, and before I do, I can't even really say this. I can't believe I left this out. Make sure to drop a like, to share, to subscribe to the channel, and same with our Admiralla's cosplay as well, because we want to make sure that everything goes on with this. We take it and we give it as much as we can. Drop a comment, let us know how this went, and if you don't like it, too bad, it's already out there. But anyways, I am Peter Parkour of the Distorted Theorists.
And I'm Heather from Admiralla Cosplay.
And like we always say on the channel, Keep it
Keep it
real.
real.